showing up good? You showing up good. Look at this. Look at this. Layout, I guess you call it. Okay. Sonic Rivals came out as a complement to ONYX, a means of giving Silver an additional story where it isn't retconned. We're gonna do one story each game this time because, like, it doesn't need to be that long. These games aren't that worth it. The fact that I'm redoing either of these games shows how bad the video that I'm replacing was. We're doing Knuckles. Because Knuckles has the lore. I gotta narrate this one. Dang it, I came all the way to this island looking for the Master Emerald, but there's no sign of it here. Something about this island feels really familiar, though. Hey, isn't that Eggman? That's it. He must be involved in this again. Hey, Eggman. The Master Emerald is gone. I bet you're behind this, aren't you? Yes, that's right. The Master Emerald you're looking for is right here, locked away in this card. Hey, Eggman. What have you done with Amy and Tails? Not to worry, they're sound asleep inside these cards. If either of you want these cards, you'll have to catch me first. Oh ho ho. Wait, come back here. No hard feelings, Sonic, but this time there's no way you're gonna beat me.
Okay.
Knuckles? Then let's race for it. First one who gets to Eggman takes all. Are we gonna get the most basic start to this before we get into actual lore? Voices are extremely quiet in this because you can't adjust them, and the sound balancing is god-awful. But I'll tell you what, this is the more functional of the two games. You also notice Knuckles has different shoes. You can unlock different costume stuff. Oop. Right off the bat, though, we ain't beating around the bush here. We're technically telling the lore, and I gotta tell you the other three stories as it goes. Sonic is the story that doesn't know anything that's going on, but, and Knuckles doesn't learn this either, but that wasn't Eggman. That was Eggman Mega. We last saw Eggman Mega, in Deep Core. That was loud as heck. That was a loud as heck sound effect. Last we heard of Eggman Mega, he was in Deep Core with Eggman, trying to destroy that world because he would rather destroy the world than lose. A very important character trait of his. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Sonic. Cat. We haven't seen him since. I'm gonna just, like, tell my explanation slash headcanon about what happened next, as if it is just established, because, like, I need to tell you guys a narrative, and we want this to be coherent to some degree. But this takes... Our order of operations here for Eggman Mega's Saga is Sonic Rush, Sonic Rush Adventure, and then Rivals, even though Rivals came out a year before Rush Adventure. This is what makes sense with how they've let the narrative be loose. He's gonna win! Oh! But I won. After their defeat, Eggman Mega drops Eggman off at home. I'm imagining this whole scenario as, like, Blaze is chasing them. Eggman Mega uses his space-time transporter to go through a portal. Blaze follows him. He's trying to lose Blaze and just kind of, like, tosses Eggman back to his dimension. And somewhere among this, Blaze gets caught in the 06 future, the Solaris timeline. Because, you know, we're going through different dimensions that might as well include different timelines. They don't establish, like, the coherency of dimensions in this, but they try to make it different timelines in later games, so whatever. As far as what's important following up to that, you can watch the 06 video to get more details about it, but Blaze is sent back to her dimension from the destroyed timeline, the Solaris timeline, having been eluded by Eggman Nega. And Eggman Nega has returned to the future. He is also sick and tired of Eggman. So what he does, he finds a camera that will let him turn objects of power, people, what have you, into cards. Goes back in time and immediately turns Eggman into a card. Eggman tries to send a transmission to Shadow, asking for help, but he's unable to explain before he's captured. So Shadow just has this very cryptic call to go off of, which was 6 hours before this point in the game. Oh, he's coming for me. These spiders are so weird. You can tell those are Eggman Nega robots because they're so weird. They're nothing like Eggman robots. There are other robots later that have a similar aesthetic that clashes with the egg pawns that Eggman Nega has taken to use for himself. And one Shadow, Silver, has been sent back to the past in search for Eggman Nega because that camera should not exist in this time period. Because of that camera, we have a whole card system going on here. Alright, Eggman. Promise is a promise. Get back that card. Well, I suppose if you win my little contest, I could give you a card of your choosing. What? That's not what you said before. Fine, I'll take it by force then. It's against Sonic, because why not? Look at that. Look at those graphics for the Eggman. So flat. Oh. So, Sonic's motivation. Tails and Amy have been captured and turned into cards. That's a little separate from Knuckles' motivation, which is the Master Emerald has been turned into a card. That has huge implications in both time frames. I don't think I have yet to mention in, like, the coherent episodes, aka not the 06 one, that Silver and Eggman Nega are from 200 years into the future. I didn't actually know that, because I forgot it's established in 06 until I played Team Sonic Racing. Silver reminds us. Oh, get it. Please. Got it. And the island that we are now on is called ONYX Island. I think we might be about to learn that in this next scene. I thought I had him, but he disappeared into the light? You let the doctor get away? You're useless. What'd you say? What's your problem, Shadow? Don't mess with me, I'm not in the mood. I might take it out on you, you got it? Whatever, Knuckles. But first, I've got some business with the doctor. Bring it on! Alrighty then. Let's see who can catch him first. You're on, let's do it. Everyone just wants to throw down, it's just like Sonic Battle. So, I don't know, maybe it's after this we learn this is ONYX Island. But this is an island that Eggman Nega brought back from the past, using power this Master Emerald card. Shadow. At this point, nobody knows that this is not Eggman, and that this is Eggman Nega, not even Silver, but he's suspicious. Shadow just sees people going after him after he asks for help. So he's trying to figure out who is that much trouble that instead of, like, this person re-establishing Shadow and Eggman's relationship at this point in time. Not good. Last time they interacted, Shadow was considered an enemy, And I think, at this point, Shadow probably just wants to destroy Eggman's bases. For head cannons that there's no point in getting into right now. Oh. Literally, what Knuckles said. Out of my way. Oh boy. That didn't work how I thought it would. Alright, we're only halfway through this stage, so I don't really have to worry right now. What was I saying? Right, so Shadow's trying to figure out why the Doctor is running away from everybody, and his suspicions are on Silver at the moment. Beyond that, though, most of what's going on right now is pretty straightforward. I think I'll get into the mechanics a little bit. You can tell this is just very straightforward. We are on paths that we run to the right on. Not even a lot of going left in this, not until the next game. There are these little obstacles. Well, there's gimmicks throughout the stage too, like this, but there are these little obstacles that I'm able to press either jump or attack on. And I'll either boost forward if it's an attack, or I'll jump up if it's a jump. There was something like this similar in Crush Adventure, but it depended more on when you actually did the button. Everybody in this game has homing attack, spin dash, the works. That's not really unusual, except for when you look at how Silver played in 06. But there's actually no reason he can't do any of that, especially if he's, like, strong enough that he's being sent back in time to prevent a time paradox, or just, like, future destruction. Boy howdy, I keep getting hit by things. That was Knuckles' hammer. Everybody has a special attack. Knuckles punches the entire stage. Shadow has cast control. Sonic has boost mode. Silver has psychic control. Psycho control? Psycho control. Yeah, basically it's confusion. And it mixes up inputs. Condors, you can jump there, so you can just, like, stop on walls. It's a little more extreme than the issue Sonic 4 had. I don't know. There's a lot of jank in this game. I don't know how easy that is to tell from how I'm playing. Again, this is the better controlling of the two games. So keep that in mind. I thought I was making that up until I revisited Rivals 2. Really? Didn't hit him? Okay. Went out of my way. Fireball, it did nothing. Alright, well, we're at the end, so there's no way I can get up to him now. I have to replay that. This isn't easy, so that's part of the problem. That's the main time-consuming of the game. This one does have, like, some mild slope physics, though. Like, it's not gonna help you to roll down a thing, but Spin Dash does absolutely nothing to other characters. When you look at this area, I want you to think of, like, Marble Garden. And just see, like, how many similarities you feel like there really are. Surely the giant, Greek structures are not similar. But there was some, like, hard to tell. I think I determined it was, like, somewhere between Greek and Indian. Marble Garden. It's so long since I talked about that. Forgot about that. Run away, bud. I do like that you will just eventually go through them if you try to spin dash at them. This game was definitely made to be a two-player racing game, though. Hey. So it is sort of just, like, baseline for that, but it's kind of wild, like, how consequential these two games are, especially when you consider we haven't seen Eggman Nega again. And, like, if you completely ignored these games, you don't... Like, you've heard that Eggman Nega was from the future. You don't have anywhere to go off of with that, because... I don't know, maybe you didn't play Sonic Rush either, which is a shame because Top 5 2D Sonic's right there. Doctor. What are you hiding? Hey. Shadow, mind your own business. Better hand them over the Master Emerald this time. Annoying pests, I'll crush you with my mechanical pests. Bring it on. We'll see who crushes who. There's minimal voice acting in this one, but it's very quiet, I think I already said. This thing is dumb. It's like, what if the Egg Albatross was annoying? Egg Albatross. Egg Hawk. Egg Hawk's already annoying, so like, when I say stuff like this, it's an emphasis. When I say the Egg Wyvern is like if the Egg Viper was bad, I don't think the Egg Viper's good when I say that. Is being very kind right now. Shadow's just kind of like out here. Step on that ice. Frozen, as per Shadow's example there. Oh, okay. Also can't recourse your homing attack if you try to turn around in midair. Whatever way you were facing is how you're going to homing attack, regardless of whatever way you're moving. I don't know if they changed that in Rivals. It's not really something that comes up. Bosses in that are awful. There's also, this is a very weird statue here of Eggman. I have to wonder if Eggman Nega was trying to be very convincing. That was a loud explosion. It's because it was in the left ear. The stereo balancing is what's really bad, and I can't turn it on mono. How's that, Eggman? Well. It looks like you've won. Here's the card, as promised. It's about time, now hand it over. What's the big hurry? Do you even know how to use the Master Emerald card? You use it like this. There's that light again. Dang it, where'd he go? He certainly knows how to run, I'll give him that. Hey, you there. Did you see that guy carrying something strange? Actually, he has this weird camera that changes things into cards. Wait a minute, who are you? What? What'd you say? How did you get a hold of it? You... What are you mumbling about? Got no time to waste on you. See ya. You little... Get back here. Silver's basically just a rude child. But, I don't know. Gotta be a little secretive because... Okay, Knight Silver. He's gotta be a little secretive because he's from the future and he shouldn't let that get out, but... I don't know, that facade will figure out eventually. But he certainly is capable. At this point, naturally, whoever you're not facing, the other character is facing, it only kinda differs in Forest Falls, the first level. It's a very strange carnival, because it is made of wood. I'm sorry about how loud that was. Can't really do anything about that at the moment, unless... Actually, I can do something about it. Just bear off me. Just gonna make everything else, like, very poorly balanced. Alright, listen. Listen. Jankiness. These are the worst badniks. They're not badniks, actually. I don't think they're animal powered. Those are Eggman Megas. We didn't get into that very well last time because I wasn't really sure. But, we'll see some follow-up to this in Rivals 2, but... What even powers... Actually, I didn't even establish that last time either. That all of the robots in Blaze's Dimension that they fought, including Johnny and Whisker, those were all Eggman Mega's creations. All Eggman did that entire time was just plot. Sat around and plot. Eggman Mega did all the work. And they were using the same technology as Tails was to build those, crafts, which is probably part of why it's efficient, but there's hints with them all being, like, ghost mechs that he might use spectral powers, to power his robots, which is an interesting thing to just, like, sorta have considered. Like, you can't really garner anything further than what these games give us. Oh my god, let me fucking move, game. I also keep meaning to point out the, spikes, because I only actually recently realized that they're nothing like typical spikes. Those are like future spikes. They go back to regular spikes in Rivals too, so I think that's a unique thing to this island being from the future. Knuckles wins. I unlocked something. I'm gonna check what that was. I want to change the sound effects so they're not being so awful. That should be good. I didn't see what character that was. Easily check if it was Knuckles.
Sonic! Sonic! Shadow! Shadow!
Ah, it was for Shadow. Okay. Anyway. Hey, Eggman. How'd you make it? Yeah, Master Emerald disappear from Angel Island? Well, you came from Angel Island, didn't you? Eggman should know that. He's not really playing his cards very well, is he? What you don't seem to realize is that this is Angel Island. What? This is Angel Island? You're not making any sense, Eggman. Do you need an explanation, then? Very well. If you can manage to defeat my Metal Sonic, I'll tell you what you want to know. What the? Metal Sonic? This ought to be fun. Bring it on, Eggman. Excellent. Two things to unpack. First off, Metal Sonic's here. We haven't seen him since he got benched after Heroes, so, Eggman Mega was like, why not use this guy that Eggman's currently not using? Very interesting, though, that... I mean, I guess... Whatever... I didn't know that would work. Whatever is making Metal Sonic compliant had to be something Eggman did, and it's working. Also, the carnival's on fire. What? Metal recognizes Mega as Eggman. There's no reason to disobey, other than the reasons he would have to disobey Eggman. More importantly, this is Angel Island. I already called it ONYX Island. I already said it's from the future. That's what the next cutscene will explain. Take a look at Forest Falls. It's like somewhere between, Angel Island Zone and Mushroom Hill. There's just like a little bit of mushrooms, but it's mostly jungle and water. That's why I mentioned, Marble Garden for, Coliseum Highway, because aside from those weird giant structures, that's very Marble Garden-esque. And now we're at a carnival. It looks nothing like Carnival Night. It's also called Sky Carnival. It's in the sky. I don't know what to make of that, personally. It's a very different situation, and Carnival Night was built over in the former Echidna City. It makes me wonder, though, like, I'm sure Knuckles isn't going to be alive 200 years in the future, but what's Chaos up to? Chaos has been sort of immortal. Especially when you consider the things we know about everything in Frontiers. Forward to that. I know Frontiers was already announced by this time back in the past because I was already talking about Origins back in the past. Metal is not showing any challenge currently, but that's fine. We're at the end. I can start talking. Just a bit. That Charmy was turned into a card, oh no. Come to think of it, the shape of this island is similar to Angel Island. The real Angel Island is still there, right? This one's gotta be a fake. I just don't get it. Hey, isn't that Shadow over there? He might know where Eggman is. Hey, Shadow, did you find Eggman? Looks like the doctor got away from you again. I was this close to catching him. Anyway, it doesn't seem like you found him either. Maybe not, but at least I'm not as clueless as you. I'll see you later. Hey, wait up! There's no way you're gonna beat me to him. It's a delightful amount of interaction between Shadow and Knuckles, who, like, frankly, coming into it raw, I'd be surprised that Shadow even remembered Knuckles' name. I mean, they did hang out in Shadow the Hedgehog, so... anyway, we're on an ice mountain now. Kinda ice-cappy. A little bit of just, like, Red Mountain aesthetic to it in certain parts. What are the other characters up to? The other character's not really up to anything, that's the thing. That's why I'm playing Knuckles. Knuckles got the, like, the deep lore randomly, like... The reason people don't know anything about ONYX Island is because it's one story, probably seemingly the least important story, in a game with, like, a very basic story, because it was meant to be a two-player game. Like, Knuckles is great. I know a lot of people who would definitely choose Knuckles over either of these other three characters, but I don't know about your typical Sonic fan. they probably want to check out the new Silver Kid that they didn't get to play on the 06 because they only have a PSP and not PS3. Literally they know they're playing the better game by just playing Sonic Rivals. And then Shadow. Yes, I know about no to Shadow. Sonic is title character. Thanks, bud. Good thing that got in his way. Bucko should have the advantage here. Like, even if he's not the fastest, and he doesn't have psychic powers, he does know the terrain, sort of. Yeah, the music. The main composer for this game, I believe, like, any original song that's on it is Lee Brotherton, aka Remix Factory, aka the person who did Silver's theme in 06. I don't know why that happened, but I guess it happened to Shadow too. That's the thing, like, these games are so jank that it's equal between you and the NPCs. I think the only song that you would also credit to Jun Sonoya is the stage clear one. Naturally. It's a little remixed, so... ain't that what Remix Factory is for? Remixing. Can you take that, Shadow? I'll just put all the traps. Get a little bit of speed, we're good. Bring it! There's a lot of, like, very contrary to Sonic Rush, there's a lot of tech you can really whip up using the spin dash instead of the general main game mechanics. And, you know, my history with speedrunning since I've last played in Rivals has really influenced how I play either of these games. Perhaps not always in the best way, as seen there. Perhaps this is now Purple Mountain instead of Red Mountain. But then again, we're also, like, you know, inside. There's no lava here, so it's not like we're hitting the lava roof. Red Mountain. There are definitely shapes in the background, too, that are like, this is structured like a monster. Like, they try to make this a very creepy game. And there's also the Eggman faces all over the places. Thanks, game. I think I want to go up there, instead of boosting forward like I tend to. I guess Shadow fell down a hole. Not hard. Nice. As if I'm going slow enough. There's supposed to be a power up there. No snowboarding, but we do got... I guess this is a bobsled? It's nothing like the bobsleds in Unleashed, which we haven't played yet. I'm not gonna act like we haven't, but on the, wherever, either way, this is gonna end up on one of the playlists. I made a recent most chronological playlist because I keep doing out of order stuff, and I plan on doing It Doesn't Matter Classic, which will redo all of the classic games in speedrun fashion. He's gonna win this. Yeah, there was zero room for me to catch up there, unless I was right behind him and that was a good power-up. Doesn't matter, Classic should be coming soon. This is what an example of like doing things out of order is like when I decided to go ahead and do Sonic 3D Blast when I did Tails Adventure, the fan games as they came out. A little bit of that slope in there. Also, this is what you'll have, if you're watching from the start by the time this comes out, you'll have already watched all of the redos I've done so far. I wanted to jump upwards. And we didn't get frozen, but we did get stuck in the wall, so there's that. Didn't get him. But at least we're ahead on here. We did Adventure 2, Heroes. That might be all right now. I don't remember really. I'm not trying to do too many, but like, there's so much to do. There's so much to correct myself and streamline myself with. Shadow, learn to run. There's an irony to that. Actually, there isn't. He's so used to his shoes. Okay. We're ahead. He is stuck as well, so unless like there's some significant CPU rubber banding that goes on, we're in the clear. The first enemy, first... Doctor, wait! Eggman. Earlier you said that this was Angel Island. What did you mean? Explain yourself. Such annoying pests. It may be too much for your puny little brain, but this is ONYX Island, or Angel Island from the future. What? The future? Just like I thought. You're a bit too much for your little brains to comprehend. Enough of this small talk. Time to take care of both of you. I'm trying to add a little bit of that like Eggman Nega flair to his voice. You'll see in Rivals 2 where there's actual full voice acting. I was not voicing him correctly at all in Rush. This is the Egg Lynx. It doesn't really look like a lynx, if you ask me. Speaking as one whose favorite animal is a lynx. Kind of more doggy. Flat Eggman. I guess the last one was Egg Falcon. There wasn't a boss in Sky Park, just a race against Metal. And I can't remember for the life of me what we did in Forest Falls. Really, it's gonna be nice to have all of the Rivals information tightly packed away in one video that isn't too excessively long. Like, when I didn't say anything about ONYX Island the first time, that's the problem. Like, I know nobody watches these videos, yes, but like, I had a moment in the recent Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog where there was a billboard for Coliseum Highway, and I'm just like, they don't know. I didn't know. I didn't tell about that until Sonic and the Secret Rings. No, I was willing to let, like, the previous Sonic Rivals. Shush me. Dang it, he got away again. If there's one thing he's good at, it's running. What did he mean, though? How is this place Angel Island from the future? And what does it all have to do with the Master Emerald disappearing? Ah. God, it just doesn't make any sense. I've just gotta track Eggman down again, and force him to tell the truth. Huh? Sonic, is that you? And Tails too? Yo, Knuckles, did you decide to give up on your little quest to track down the Master Emerald? You better shut your mouth. I'm not letting you make a fool of me. Let's go, Sonic. We didn't even see him, but if we were playing Sonic's side of the story, we would see Tails had been released from his card. Sonic successfully saved him. Alright, sir. So now, classic Sonic and Knuckles scuffle while Tails looks onward. In what's this place called? Death Yard? Yeah. I don't know of any, like, actual junkyard on Angel Island, but, I don't know. I have ideas for this if I ever get to make my Sonic Free Air ONYX Island mod. I'm gonna just have a ruined flying battery that you go through. Call it Death Yard. Oh boy. This place has like a lot of goop and even some Phazon in it. We're familiar with that. Blue goop that kills. Not because we've played Metroid here, but because we've played Shadow the Hedgehog here. Except I'm realizing now, I've only ever mentioned it. I never actually showed you Gun Fortress, where like there's just this deadly blue fluid at the bottom of the base. And I call it Phazon because like it shows up twice. It might as well be. Look at this stuff. I don't know what kind of industry is going on ONYX Island in the future, but I'm not a fan. It's gonna be nice. Like so it's pretty clear that the Master Emerald that Eggman Nega has, that he's doing all this, he's amplifying his time-space warping abilities that he has with, aka was from the future. He got it in the future. I got a pretty neat way to actually try and incorporate the, mod to this directly. That was really slow. Cause you know how there's multiple endings. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. There's multiple endings in Sonic 3. That's the first one where we get multiple endings. So if you don't save the Master Emerald in that, hopefully it's gonna be with a silver mod as well. No one's made that yet, so like that's... I'm telling you, this is my third huge project idea for Free Air, and I haven't even made the first one yet. The canon one would be if you lose. If you don't get all the Chaos Emeralds, just ignore it and try to save the Master Emerald. Where you would normally not get the Master Emerald, and Angel Island would fall back into the ocean. Well, Knuckles. That'd be where it gets turned into a card. It's a cool idea, right? And ONYX Island gets sent back into the past. Now, it's not going to be, like, perfectly canon, because, Silver is investigating as he came back. Like, he knows that the camera's missing, he knows Eggman Nega is missing. Someone else probably figured these out for him and sent him to the past. I don't know if he can just time travel on his own. I think by now, though, he has confirmed that this is Eggman Mega, and for the start of this for Shadow, he says, listen, that Eggman that you're chasing is not who you really think it is. And Eggman, to which Shadow concludes that that must be the real Eggman that's in the card. Also, Rouge found information, like she was in contact with Shadow and had some deets to tell about what happened to Eggman, but she got turned into a card too. So like, Eggman is just wherever the heck he needs to be at the time to make all this happen. I believe it. He's not what needs to move these pieces together. But, like, I'm not even really sure what his plan is right here. I didn't start getting into that he, like, specifically captured Tails and, he specifically captured Tails and Amy to taunt Sonic. Cause he hates Sonic too, not just Eggman. Sonic thwarted him twice. He wants that kid dead too. We're looking like we're good. We're on Act 2, right? No, we're on Act 1. God, we have Act 2 to go through. This is why I'm only doing one story. It's catching up. What did I just say? So Eggman Nega's specifically trying to destroy Sonic and Eggman. Enough of this, Eggman. You better start explaining what's going on. Fine, if you want to know so badly, I'll tell you. I turned the Master Emerald into a card, but using this capture, using my camera, by taking a picture of it from the future Angel Island. Since the Master Emerald is a unique object that exists across the time-space continuum, when the future Emerald was turned into this card, its existence in all time frames vanished as well. This can't actually be true due to the way that time works, but I'll get into that. So that's why the Master Emerald disappeared from right in front of me. So you finally understand. Using the power of the Emerald, I brought all of Angel Island here into this time frame. So I see, all of this is your fault. Oh ho ho. I have nothing more to say to you. Go play with Sonic now. Eggman Mega specifically wants to kill Sonic and Eggman. Silver's on his tail to prevent like a destroyed future, because that makes sense. Like, you don't even need to like wrap your brain around that. Like, that's one. And Knuckles just happens to get caught up in this because of this thing that Eggman did to the Master Emerald in the future, and he happens to be this era's guardian. And when he brought he says that all Master Emeralds from all time frames disappeared. I don't know how he would know that without testing. He certainly didn't test it. He came to this time frame, but using the word time frame is a great way to put it. So that we can say that only one Master Emerald can exist at a time per time frame. That's what makes sense to me, right? So when he brought Angel Island back to the past, using the card, and the card came with him, that's the place where the Master Emerald's power was being used. That's where the Master Emerald was. And so it wasn't where it normally was in this time frame, instead. So it disappeared. And it is less so that, like, it was removed from all time spaces. That would actually immediately cause a paradox, and we've already dealt with enough paradoxes. Speaking of which, I did try to use this mentality of only one of the Chaos Emeralds being able to exist in a time frame at a time. There's no way that fixes 06. Oh, what? Oh, Metal used my hammer. We'll just do this the normal way, because the fancy way is a little too difficult. Because the Chaos Emeralds in that are so full of time paradoxes, it's the reason that it has to be in a separate continuity of its own, because it just can't happen. Because of what the Chaos Emeralds do in that. Like, everything's a slightly different in the Soliana timeline. But it also just can't be like, if you bring a Chaos Emerald to a different time space, that's where the Chaos Emerald is. I don't remember why it can't be. It just kind of didn't make sense, I think. It's gonna win. I can't catch up to him now. At the bottom of here is the goal. Yeah, unless I could have busted right through there, which I can usually do with silver. The green emerald goes all over the place in that. The main reason that there's an issue with placement, just to refresh ourselves, is that the white emerald gets transported from 10 years in the past into the present, into the future in one go. So it would have otherwise disappeared entirely from the timeline, unless just another one fills in the gap. But, you know, there's no way that little Mr. Soliana could get that in the first place, because it was stupid away on South Island. I will emphasize this as much as I can. I only go into this right now, though, because I didn't really establish this at all when I was recapping 06. In the previous video, if you're doing this on the original playlist, I just kind of said, like, it's a time branch that broke off from itself. It's not that simple. It can't be that simple. It screws around too much with the Chaos Emeralds. The Blue Emerald's literally stuck in a time loop where it goes back to 10 years in the past, and then Soliana at least has it until she gives it to Sonic later. Which would mean it would not be able to be in any of the previous games. But we don't worry about that, because the reason all of these paradoxes can happen, and perhaps all of the games could happen in that timeline, is because Soliana causes paradoxes, so, like, it just happened. It's like, it's just saying, don't worry about it. And we don't ever worry about it either, because we're in the real timeline right now. Metal Sonic's here, Silver's here, nobody's left out. I do want to show Silver's ending. Maybe a little bit of Shadows too. Because I want you guys to get the words right from Eggman Nega's mouth instead of just hearing me say it. How do you like that? Don't you think you've won yet? Don't think you've won yet. Let's see how you do against both me and Metal Sonic. One challenge or two, it makes no difference to me. This is the stupidest looking mech I've ever seen in my life. Huh. Like, it's just a big gorilla head that ends at the shoulders. What just... What? I don't understand. Like, Eggman would never think of something this stupid. That's my compliment. This is all Eggman Mega. Fuck that game. And like, I'm sure we can think of another really stupid Eggman mech. Yeah. Nice. My voice is doing something, that's for sure. Keep punching him. Get out of my way. I have a thing to hit. Remember, Knuckles is no fan of Metal Sonic. If we exclude the delightful fan game Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit, Knuckles is the first one that has to deal with Metal Sonic. I guess technically, the rest of the Chaotix are, because Knuckles gets to the island last, it seems. Maybe he doesn't. They don't really make that clear. Well, Knuckles has as much reason to hate Metal Sonic as Sonic does. In fact, probably more. It just feels correct that I'm punching it. Skip Frozen again? The hurt boxes are very weak. Your hitboxes? I mean, Spin Dashing doesn't do anything. Except to, like, Wayward Egg Pawns and Negabots. I'm gonna call them Negabots. Oh my god. What a cluster. That final hit. Silver's Christmas outfit? Did I read that right? Unforgivable. You just made me very, very angry. Fine then, I'll use this camera to turn the whole planet into a card. Ho 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 ho. You can just sit back and watch. Farewell. No, I'm too late. That little... He just doesn't want to admit he's lost. Hey, Knuckles! You can't give up yet. Sonic, Knuckles, get in! We can still catch up to him in my new tornado plane. Let's go, Sonic. Let's pull together on this one, Knuckles. Alright then. Now let's teach that Eggman a lesson. Everybody gets to cooperate for the final stage. Which is actually like the best stage in this game. Let's do this together, Knuckles. Thanks, Sonic. Also, fun little note that, Tails is talking about his new tornado plane. Actually sort of makes me want to establish that I've since all of everything have decided that I do believe that Sonic Riders takes place before Rush, but you don't have to worry about that until next episode on the playlist. But the Tornado 2 does show up in the first Riders, which is just a good way to, like, establish how that's continuously being used even when the Tornado 3 exists and has been used again. In Rush Adventure we saw the Tornado 4, I called it the remade original Tornado, because it looks like the Tornado 1 after Tails refurbishes it after the damage it takes in Sonic 4. But it's the Tornado 4. That died immediately. So what's the new Tornado plane gonna be? Let's see it in a few games. It's gotta be the Tornado Go that he's talking about. But, you don't see it in this. Sure, I'll take that route. We're on a meteor base in space. After that battle, Eggman also gets freed. And he's immediately like, alright, Shadow and this Silver Kid too, you can come too. Let's go kick this guy's ass. I don't know if Eggman has... Eggman probably has no understanding, though, however, that Eggman Mega is his descendant. There's no room for that. It's just... He knows it's Eggman Nega. He's interacted with him before. He probably still thinks that's an alternate version of himself from Blaze's dimension. Which was a lie. Fun little thing I'll doubly emphasize on, in Rivals 2 is that, Eggman Nega's main character trait is lying. What was that, Sonic? It's like he wanted to start doing a spin dash, and he just decided, I'm gonna not. I changed my mind. But it still was enough to knock Knuckles forward. I guess that's the core powering this operation here. I mean, like, we're not on Angel Island anymore, so I don't know what the deal with this place is. If, yeah, I just don't know what the deal with it is. They don't go into it.
Hey,
We need to work together for both our futures.
all right.
Let's do this, Silver.
Yeah, let's go.
Love to see some cooperation between these two.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go. Sonic still needs to save Amy. Knuckles still needs to save the Master Emerald. Shadow still needs to save Rouge. And Silver still needs to save the future. Let's go this way. I don't know what's the fastest way. Like actual platforming going on here. Why can't I go down? Sure, whatever. Moon! The moon looks a little, like, cracked. I wonder if they did that as a reference to the one that got shattered. I say the one that got shattered as if it's a different moon. I think in the Sonic Adventure 2 redo, I said it's don't worry about it, they fix it. Because literally that's the only game. Sonic Adventure is the only game where the moon is shattered. It is whole in every game afterwards. Including this one, which is probably the second game that I realized it was still whole. It was also kind of goofy and graphically styled, so I was like, is that like a second moon? And according to Riders Zero Gravity, which I'll have a meltdown on in the next video, yeah, there's a second moon sometimes, if they want. Don't worry about it. I guess if we're going to be talking about second-party developed Sonic games, such as this one by Backbone Entertainment, such as... I think Riders is second-party. I guess Advance and Rush as well, since they are dimps. The status of the astronomy in the world is not something that matters in those games. Come on. Warp! If you're playing as Silver, Shadow helps you in the first round of this, and he just creates a warp for you. Which has me needing to bring up, there is absolutely no Chaos Emeralds in this. Just the Master Emerald as a card. Okay, come on. What is this game doing? This is a very tight level if you mess up too much. Like, we have less than a minute left. I think when I was doing a refresh on the game, with Shadow, I got to the goal on this level with 4 seconds to spare. Over there. 40 seconds to spare. Not bad. We have just the final boss. Ah, so you made it this far, Knuckles. Too bad you're too late. What? I've already loaded the camera onto the rocket. Now I'll be able to turn the whole Earth into a card. I just need to set this final card, and your puny little island will join my perfect collection. As well. That card, it's the Master Emerald. Now then, farewell, Knuckles. Ho 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 ho. Hey, wait, I'll take that card back now. Yeah, depending on what character you are at, he is either going to feed the Master Emerald, Amy, Rouge, or... no specific card, just me, IFRIT. To Silver. Probably all of them, right? But this rocket is designed to interface with the camera. This electric wall is the absolute worst obstacle. It's just obstacles and then you hit something like 8 times. While metal gets in the way, if you do the spin dash strats I do, metal really does get in the way. Ooh, but that was really good. Metal got the opposite of in the way. He gave me a boost that time. Usually that happens, but I bounced off of Metal's geometry for a moment. That sent me soaring. It was glorious. Like, I don't know. I'll show you the cutscene on Sonic's Silver Shadow's side. We'll say what I'm about to say. But like, for as many dumb ideas as Eggman Mega has, he does have like the building know-how to back up wanting to be recognized as a brilliant scientist. Something just fell outside my window. Hope it's not the thing I had to fix before. Again. Alright. Please get this thing out of the way. Please get out of my way. I mean, like, there's just no way to time it when Metal's trying to get at you too, so just power through it. Yes! I got the metal bounce! Knuckles, yeet! Wait, so Eggman Nega's cockpit exploded? Ooh, I got that Master Emerald. I think I unlocked Metal Sonic, I unlocked the new skin. Alright! Finally got the Master Emerald back. I'll use it to send ONYX Island back to where it belongs, in the future. While I'm at it, I might as well locate the other treasures that Eggman's turned into cards. It's going to be fun. And you get credits that you can just skip. I want to show us a cutscene for Shadow. We didn't get any Shadow outfits, did we? We got the leather shoes. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to play the actual boss. This must be the center of the base. Isn't that an escape rocket? It's going to use that to turn the entire planet into a card. It took you long enough to get here, Shadow! That's not the voice he's got. You, why are you trying to change the future? I'm here to change my destiny! I come from a long line of brilliant scientists, but that lineage was disrupted by Dr. Eggman's failures. As a result, I have been denied my destiny as the world has refused to recognize my brilliance. So by removing Dr. Eggman's life and failed attempts at success, I will alter our family's history forever. Now enough of this chit-chat. Once I set Rouge's card into the rocket, it's all over. Just relax and enjoy the moment, for it'll be your last. Now, if you'll just excuse me. Not so fast, Eggman Nega. That card's mine. Christ. Can the menuing exist? Thank you. Now we're actually gonna do the boss with Silver. What we got for, Hell yeah. Okay, got Christmas shoes. The game. No, I need the Christmas juice. I can't say no to that. Eggman Nega. This is the end of the line for you. Oh ho ho, I'm impressed that you managed to make it this far. Unfortunately, you're too late. Liar, you're bluffing. All I have to do is transfer the energy to this camera on my rocket, and I'll turn the whole planet into a card. What? That means my future will be destroyed as well. If I can't change the future, I'll simply destroy it. There's nobody who can stop me now. Farewell. You're not getting away with this, Eggman Nega. I won't let you ruin the future. Hey. So, much like... He did this just because he's getting angry, too. But, like... he would rather destroy the world than to fail at his initial goal. Which in this case is to kill Eggman and Sonic. Let's remember that. And, you know, that would change the future, but you know what else would change the future? Turn the planet into a card. That'd be so unfortunate, wouldn't it? Hell yeah, another metal bounce. Another metal bounce! That's 2 in 1! This is beautiful. This is going so smoothly. What he said to Shadow. I think that's the reason he calls himself Eggman Nega. It's, literally negative Eggman, as in anti-Eggman. Oh, no metal to bounce off of. Thanks. Thanks, metal. Can I get up? Jeez. I'm getting another metal bounce. Nope. Ah, got me with the hits. We need to damage boost while we're still have iframes is the problem. Thank you, metal. That must be the strat to quickly get past the electric barrier. Wow, I died with 3 rings. Oh, come on. Let's power through it. Doesn't matter. Silver wins. Yeah, and then cutscene. Eggman Nega. Looks like he lost control of his machine and got turned into a card himself. As soon as I can collect the other cards and take care of Eggman Nega's mess, I'll head back to the future. This time frame will be fine, as long as they're around. Those blue and black hedgehogs certainly are brave. Someone's got some respect for the kids. Let's make sure this saved. I think it's saved. And we'll go right on to 2. They just kind of leave the cleanup be vague there. Change the rendering. Let's make sure the right profile's on. I just want to go from the beginning. We're gonna do Shadow's story for this because he gets the most story. It's also a Metal Sonic story. This one. Okay. We're not doing Metal Sonic. We're doing Shadow.
Who's there? I know there's somebody here, so show yourself.
Long time no see, Shadow. I've been looking for you.
Metal Sonic? And that voice. It's you, Doctor.
Indeed. I had my little metal friend hunt you down because I need your help, Shadow.
And why should I help you?
Because if you don't, this world will be destroyed.
What do you mean?
Look over there. He can't be on. Silver. Shadow, there's no time for me to explain. Take Metal Sonic with you and go after them.
Fine. But once I stop them, you're telling me what you know. Metal Sonic, go after Espio. I'll find Silver.
You're Shadow! What do you want with me?
I'll ask the questions. Why are you here and what are you up to?
Ha! Don't worry. It has nothing to do with you. Just don't get in my way.
I don't think so.
Just like that. They were working together so well just a bit ago,
This won't take long.
and now nobody wants to cooperate. Silver should know that Shadow's not gonna give up. Okay. So, yeah. Whatever happened next,
No problem.
All right.
at some point Eggman Nega got released from his card. And who knows how much time it has been. I imagine that at this point, Eggman has gotten back to his, what do they call it? His Megalocorp business?
Control!
I think that's what it's called. And, what Eggman Nega did is he got back to his original research once he got free. This is what I believe, at least. This is, again, we're back into headcanon territory to try and weave all this together, but the way that Eggman Nega found the Soul Dimension in the first place, probably needed to travel to find it anyway. He was looking through Gerald's notes about the IFRIT. And I think he finally was able to finish that research, since he's been thwarted by like Sonic and his friends several times now. Perhaps he needs something a little more world-destroying. You just kind of wipe everything out and be done with it. We'll get more into like the details of that as this game goes on, because that's this game's plot. But the Ifrit is a fire beast dragon thing that has been sealed in another dimension, and his plan is to release it onto the world and destroy this world that has denied him, and now multiple times defeated him. Perhaps he didn't even need to time travel for it. Perhaps just going back in time. Let this play out.
Stop following me.
I can't do that, unless you tell me what I want to know.
If that's the way it has to be, so be it.
Perhaps just going back in time in the first place was, a means of
You'll
being
never
like,
beat me.
how about
You're nothing to worry about.
I team up with Eggman and use the Soul Dimension to,
Out of my way.
okay, thanks. I'm gonna have to get into some mechanics in a bit. He's used the Soul Dimension to actually make one of his plans succeed by us teaming up together. That way I can act as an alternate version of him. That'll work fine. Now that hasn't worked at all, perhaps he wants to specifically go back in time to punish the people when
I
he
am the ultimate light.
unleashes Ifrit, because he's sick of them. And, you know, added benefit that Silver is here too,
Not a chance.
so we can take care of him at the same time. But now there's 4 characters that are thwarting Eggman Nega's plans.
Unbelievable.
Once we actually meet Eggman Nega, we met Eggman. He's using Metal Sonic right now. Like after after Rivals, he's just like, we're good now. Have a Chaos Emerald. We can work together again.
Phew, that was a close call.
Target acquired.
Metal Sonic. So, does that mean Eggman is involved with this too? I don't have time to waste dealing with you. I need to find Silver.
Target escaping. Pursue target. SPO's familiar with Metal Sonic. Anyway, what are... I was gonna show the other cutscenes, actually. I just jumped right into it. I could just explain them, but I could also just show them. Like, everybody has an opening cutscene. I did that last time, and this is... if this is gonna replace it, then I should do it this time, too. Cool! Let's talk about the jank, then. So this game is a sequel, direct sequel, same mechanics at the base form, but they decided to add 4 additional characters to the previous one. Technically only 3 because Metal was in it too, but Metal's a lot better in this. There's so many more mechanics like that climbing right there. And this hang gliding here. And for every new thing they added to this game, another layer of jank was added. They didn't polish it out at all. Like, even, like, the stuff they changed about the basic mechanics, like, mid-air attacking now will be a homing attack unless there's someone to smack ahead of you, and it'll just be, like, a non-speed-losing smack now, instead of falling over. And you have the homing attack, and then you have separate buttons for the between the powers and the specials. And all of this just results in, like, worse geometry all around. I don't even know what that does. This is Espio's ability. Metal Sonic's ability is to copy the others. Also, the music. Talk about the music. We're almost done this song, I think. This song was done by Jun Senoi, though. Race to Win is a Jun Senoi's plus Ted Poley original. And Jun Senoi was the sound director for this. If you look at any tagging system for the song files, you will see they are all credited to a Chris Resinson. I can find no information about this man. And a lot of these songs are reused from Rivals 2. So they were done by Lee Brotherton. But I guess I can assume any new songs in this are by Chris Resinson. Which would mean he's done, well, my favorite song in the game. Let's just rap through all of Emerald.
Ho ho ho!
Blue
Well,
Coast.
if it isn't Metal Sonic and my dear friend Shadow.
Doctor, what are you doing here?
Shadow, don't be fooled. That's not me. It's Eggman Nega.
Well, if it isn't my block-headed doppelganger. Are you stuck inside your machine?
So, you must be the one behind all this.
Step aside, Shadow. He's mine.
Well, since you're all here, my little contraption will chew you up and then have seconds.
Hee hee, indeed.
You're nothing to worry about.
This boss.
I'll see you later.
Damn it, Silver. Double damn it. Nice, nailed it. Perfect. That was too perfect. I tend to focus on bosses, so maybe I won't say anything for now, but that's fine.
No way.
That actually went super fast. Sometimes that takes way too long. But after Silver got those first couple attacks... Still getting all these cards, even though the camera's not here anymore.
Eggman Nega escaped into the woods. Metal Sonic, are you okay? I'll take that as a yes. I wonder what Eggman Nega is up to.
Sorry, Shadow. There was some interference, so I couldn't communicate earlier. Eggman Nega thinks the Chaos Emeralds for his ultimate plan. You must get to them before he does.
But what exactly is his ultimate plan? Oh, I wonder if the radio signal works in the jungle. Metal Sonic, look! It's Rouge and Knuckles. We've got to beat them to the emeralds. Metal Sonic, you follow Rouge and I'll go after Knuckles.
Man, so Rouge and Knuckles are here too? Yeah. I should have just, like, established this from the start, but I was getting really into it. We got Sonic and Tails. Let's see what Rouge and Knuckles' first story beat is.
I've looked all over for the Master Emerald, but I still can't find it. Ah,
Again?
where in the world could it be?
Could Eggman have taken it?
Well, don't look at me, big boy.
What? Rouge! Do you know who stole the Master Emerald?
No, but I can help you look.
I don't need your help. Besides, why would you help me unless there was something in it for you?
Actually, there are some other emeralds I'd like to find, and I could use a little help.
I knew it!
But I can lead you to the doctor.
Okay. Guess I don't have a choice, do I?
Exactly. Let's go.
Look! It's Sonic and Tails!
Well, look who it is. Knuckles and Rouge. You two on a date or something?
Knock it off, Sonic. By the way, have you seen Eggman?
What's it to you?
Well, the Master Emerald seems to be missing again, and...
That figures. What else is new, Knuckles? I'll need to talk to Eggman first, so I'll see you later.
What? Hey, come back here! Try to beat me to Eggman, will he?
Oh, we sure will. You get to hear this opening to Race the Wind a lot. Race the Wind. Especially because menuing. Now, what are these two doing if they're looking for some emeralds?
Hey, Tails, how's it going? I heard you had something important to tell me.
That's right! I discovered that a bunch of Chow have vanished. I
That's
think
no good.
Eggman might be behind this, and he's on this island.
Then let's go and find him. I wonder why he'd want Chow, though. Hey, look! It's Knuckles and Rouge.
Hey, Rouge, what are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Looking for treasure, of course. Say, you wouldn't know where the doctor is, would you?
He's here on this island, and Sonic and I were just about to...
Thanks, Tails. I'll be sure to tell the doctor that you're looking for him.
Hey, wait! You can't do that! If he knows we're looking for him, we'll never find him. Hey, wait up!
No. Rouge is just being mean to Tails.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna fly circles around you. Okay, he's gonna bop you one. What about the other two? We already saw both these cutscenes, though.
Theo, do you read me? Ever since that hedgehog Silver showed up, Chow has been disappearing.
Both of the character interaction ones.
It must be him. I want you to follow him and gather evidence.
Leave it to me. I'll go undercover and see if I can tail him.
Hey, Chameleon! Have you seen any Chow around here?
Yikes!
Chow? Well,
Good
You
impression.
know where they are, don't you?
well, I mean, I guess I know something, but, well, no, I don't know.
You sure are a strange one.
You are seriously mistaken. Begone.
Hey, Chameleon! Wait up!
Metal Sonic, go after Espio. I'll find Silver.
You're
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
You'll never beat me.
I'm sure I won't. Tried to play as you before, and it didn't work out very well. Where were we? Shadow Story, 16%.
Shadow?
What are you doing here in the forest?
The Master Emerald is missing and I'm looking for it.
It's going to be tough to find it here.
That's why we're going to use Eggman's Emerald Detector.
Emerald detector, huh? Sorry, but we can't let you two get the emeralds.
You think you can stop me? I'd like to see you try it, Shadow.
So our emerald situation here. Master Emerald has disappeared again.
I will show you real speed.
I have something to say about those consequences. But Eggman Nega's trying to find 7 Chaos Emeralds for his probably spatial warping needs. Rouge has been hired by someone to find the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Hint, it's Eggman Nega, but she doesn't know it. She wouldn't do it even if it was Eggman, though. Wow. Beef that. There we go. And Shadow is also trying to get the Chaos Emeralds to just stop everyone else from getting the Chaos Emeralds. So he would have been the better client for Rouge to search for them for. But, Eggman Nega has an Emerald Detector.
Let's go.
We're not gonna go learn anything else about that, probably, at all. So, I will say right now, the Master Emerald is inside the Emerald Detector. Remember how Knuckles could just pocket the Master Emerald in SA2? Yeah. The weird thing about this is that it needs rings to power. But, like, sure, whatever. I'll go with it. Whatever. The thing is that this game adds a lot of... It, like, really gets in on the ideas of trying to make Sonic lore happen. And it does a lot of fun stuff through it, which is more than I can say about how it is to play it. It makes it the kind of thing where, like, I will play it, I will have a bad time, it'll be months later, and I'll be like, oh man, Sonic Rivals had such fun stuff going for it. Which is not unlike how I treat heroes, except I've suffered through enough heroes recently that I don't think I'll ever forget.
So easy.
I certainly forgot on this, because I went back to play Rivals, and I'm just like, you know, this is pretty janky. Maybe Rivals 2 isn't as janky as I was thinking, maybe I was exaggerating. No, this is as... It's gonna get worse, but this is as bad to control as I say.
Okay, Shadow, what's up? Why are you trying to get in my way?
I don't need to tell you anything. And don't worry, I won't be here much longer.
What the? Wait, you're not...
I'll just knock you out.
Damn. Mama said knock you out.
Time for a beating.
So we got
You're
these
nothing to worry about.
fight rounds that I'm doing here, and this is where, like, the attack and homing it mechanics get really weird, because there's sort of like a
So easy.
priority on what works against who, but I can't even actually remember which direction it goes. It seems like if the person's attacking you, like using the action button,
No way.
then if you homing attack them, you will have the upper
No
hand.
contest.
And usually... But if... Okay, and if you do a cross counter, like you both hit at the same time with the attack, kind of like there right now, the victory will go to the CPU.
No way.
Like that. I definitely used that first, but... Oh god, he's holding him like a trophy! Oh no! Knuckles is brutal. So like your best bet in these normal scenarios is
So easy.
hit them once, hope they hit you again, and then you can finish them off. There we go. That actually was a case where my homing attack did beat his attack. There are several other varieties of battle. I don't know if Shadow has any of them. There's a capture the Chow type situation.
What a knucklehead, running off all by himself. What? You're Metal Sonic! Hey, what are you doing? Stop stalking me!
What are you doing? And, I think there's a ring collection battle. A lot of emphasis of Chow in this. If Eggman Mega needs those. I will hold off on talking about that, because I don't know how much we actually learn about that. I think we get some of the scripts. But it's not going to end well for the Chow. I'll tell you that right now. Rouge has bat missiles for her special.
Are you ready for this?
I sure am not. Oh yeah. Come on. The thing about the Master Emerald, it has now disappeared twice, and we now have confirmation via Sonic Frontiers Divergence, the animation, that Angel Island is back in the sky, according to current written canon. It was prior to this theorized that perhaps it did not go back into the sky, but also perhaps after Sonic Advance 3's events, it did. Because it didn't need to. be in the sky for any reason. It wasn't originally. Like, there's no reason for it to not be, but there's also just no reason for it to be because it wasn't originally. It's not imprisoning chaos anymore. But that's exactly the kind of thing that would be like, sure, it'll go back in the sky with a little push, like the events of Sonic Advance 3. It's chaos control experiment. Shoot, I didn't realize we were so close to the end. I was trying to juggle my thoughts and my multiple power-ups. ONYX Island was on the ground. We had plenty of, like, scenes of near the ocean. So that doesn't really help us one way or another to establish it. But if the Master Emerald disappeared from Angel Island, I'm pretty sure that means it fell again. It's after Advance 3 and it's before Frontiers. And now it's gone again. Which I guess Eggman Mega just flat out stole it. At least that level wasn't so long. I'm noticing that Rivals 2 stages are a little shorter on average. Just a little. Rivals 1s take me like 2 minutes.
Now, what do we have here? A little forest expedition?
Is that the doctor? Metal Sonic, which one of those eggheads is that? Come on, not again.
Hand it over, Eggman. I'm losing my patience.
If that's the way you feel, why not test your patience against my latest invention?
Could it be him? Come on, Metal Sonic. We've got to beat them to it.
My latest invention. A weird bug train. Oh.
No! Stop that!
The way this boss works is so bad? Yeah. It only works some of the time, too. Oh, I noticed that Eggman's sprite is better in this, though. You gotta knock these things down. Circus. Circus from the circus.
Out of my way!
Ooh, that was lucky. This can become a real battle of attrition now.
Out of my way!
And a battle of nutrition. Ow. Did it try to go after the actual... Can you? I don't know if you can actually hit the head of that thing. It's covered in spikes, so I don't try. But this is going smoothly, and now that I've said that, it's going to go very unsmooth. Sec. What are you doing, Eggman? See? What'd I say? Ridiculous. I was in the middle of talking about the Master Emerald. So Rivals 1 and 2 means that there are 2 more times that Angel Island has fallen. Because it's not unfallen in the first place.
We should be able to receive a signal here. I need to get in touch with Eggman right away.
Shadow, can you hear me?
I hear you, Doctor. Now tell...
Shadow? What are you doing here?
Oh, not now. Sorry, no time to talk. Come on, Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic?
Shadow,
What's wrong, Doctor?
Eggman Nega is taking over my bandits and it is destroying my base. I need you to destroy them to regain control.
Eggman Nega? Fine, leave it to me.
Is this an Eggman's base? I don't think I really put that together.
This won't take long.
It is a casino. There's no gambling percent here, though. There are slots, but they're very useless in that sense. See? What even was that? I lost.
Lost control!
No.
As it should be.
That's all? I only needed to do like 3? 5? That was so short.
I finally caught up to you, Shadow. What?
I'm looking for Knuckles and Rouge. Now get out of my way.
Not so fast. What do you want with Knuckles and Rouge? And why are you with Metal Sonic?
I've got no time to explain it to you. Guess I'll just have to knock you out.
I don't got time to explain to you the game. Yeah, I guess this is an Eggman base.
You're nothing to worry about.
This is the worst battlefield.
Out of my way.
Right.
Where'd he go? I'm coming for you. See, you did the homing attack there, so it succeeded where I failed.
Still the best.
Literally, this can take so long because, oh, it was a 1v1, so it won't take that long. Okay, this is the level. This is the story to do for a stream, for sure.
Real speed.
Alright, I just clipped right through Sonic. So this is the worst for the wrong reasons.
Take long.
This was the worst last time because it was just like power-up tag.
Watch your step.
I guess it's still power-up tag.
Cool. Let's go.
It just disappears. Nothing I can do about it.
No.
Within the time that my fingers respond to it, he has already attacked and moved.
The ultimate life form.
That's how fast he's going. So I can't even see him on the screen. That's another problem. This screen is not very zoomed out.
Metal Sonic, I need you to run interference for Shadow. Go after Tails and Sonic. I'm counting on you.
Okay, we haven't run into any of the things. Eggman Nega has been dropping, like, scripts about IFRIT. And I think by now they might have found out that Eggman Nega needs the 20 Chow. 20 Chow? I don't know where I got that number from. He needs a lot of Chow to defeat the IFRIT so that it is immortal. Oh yeah, Tails has flight, and I was just copying it, and that was a very useless time to use it. So, the goal is use the Chaos Emeralds to open up the dimension that IFRIT has been sealed inside of. And then use the Chow to make it immortal and, you know, profit on world destruction or something. Tails, come back, it's me, your friend Sonic. I guess I have to bring this up again. Metal Sonic and Tails, there is so much potential here for there to be actual friendship, but like in the malicious way, where Metal's like, I'm trying to steal Tails from Sonic, because I'm Sonic. Which I'm sure Eggman would approve of. It's a fun idea. I've said that it basically, there's no place for it now, especially in the Origins timeline that removes Metal Sonic from the entire picture for all of the games between CD and 4, which CD takes place before 2, before Tails is even met. In our timeline, the sensible timeline, there's an entire place, if we exclude Triple Trouble 16 again, though even if we don't, between that and or Knuckles Chaotix and CD, where Tails and Metal could interact. There's just a lot of potential for this. Now, coming back to it, I feel like there's a few other places where, more modern places, where, Tails can be perhaps led to believe that Metal is reformed and wants to be actual friends and not Eggman. Wow, that was very useless. Like perhaps, before Rivals. Like an After Heroes situation. I don't think Tails would trust him then. I don't think Tails would trust him after 4 either. I don't know. Maybe after Runners. Because after Runners, Metal has become less of I'm here to kill specifically and more I'm here to win. I think it's pretty fair.
Next time.
Said Tails into my left ear specifically. I really don't like stereo anymore. There is boss of all time.
Shadow, I learned who Eggman and Eggo was secretly communicating with.
Communicating? But with whom?
And what are you whispering about?
There you are, you fake.
So, Eggman, what are you trying to hide?
Nothing that concerns you, Sonic. Since you've got time on your hands, why not play with my new toy?
A minor nuisance.
Bet we can destroy it before you can, Shadow.
We'll see about that.
But I have found a
This won't
new
take long.
technique to fight this worst boss ever otherwise. Okay. See what I mean about it being the worst boss ever? I got stuck underneath it for like a fraction of a second, and that was enough time for Sonic to jump between me and it. It's okay, it just needs to take enough damage to start going really fast. I don't mean like this, and then I have a technique that'll guarantee my win. But this is the worst boss of all time. It is the longest boss of all time. It takes so long. Out of here, Tails, Sonic, Tails.
Out of my way. No.
You hit the one. You hit the thing for a second. Why do I have to be the one? Alright, good yeet. It just didn't stop doing the spin dash. It literally just stayed. This is ridiculous. Sonic's really good at this boss. You're kidding me. This is stupid. Oh my god. They heard me talking shit about having a tactic for it, and now it's going to guarantee that I lose. Sure. Oh my god. Please, I can't move. I'm literally stuck on the block trying to jump over it. It's kicking. God, it's so fast. S6 probably would have done it, huh? Ow. Oh my goodness. Okay. If I wait here.
No! Stop that!
Three. Get. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Please, Sonic only needs one more. This is so bad. I have almost 300 rings. Oh. Gonna drop any? Or... Alright. I know, boss takes 3 minutes. Okay. So that's what, the halfway point of the game, I think. With that boss, Knuckles and Rouge get the Emerald Detector. I know Silver spent most of this level finding Chao.
Very well, Doctor. Tell me what you know.
Sorry for being so cryptic, Shadow, but Eggman Nega is very sneaky. He apparently got some old files from my late grandfather, Professor Gerald. Those writings tell of an interdimensional beast called the IFRIT, and Eggman Nega wants to release it. The key to opening the portal to the IFRIT's dimension is the 7 Chaos Emeralds. You must stop him.
So, if he gets all 7 emeralds, then the portal will open and the beast can get through. Rouge is collecting the Chaos Emeralds, right? How many do she and Knuckles have?
Shadow, they're coming!
Okay, leave this to us. Metal Sonic, keep Knuckles occupied by collecting rings.
Well, 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 if it isn't Shadow.
Hey, Rouge. I hear you've collected some Chaos Emeralds with that handy contraption of yours.
Good news travels fast.
I can't tell you why, but I need to know how many you found. It's really important.
If it's so important, maybe you should let me in on the secret.
Fine. The truth is, Someone is trying to unleash the IFRIT into our world the key to opening the portal to that other dimension is the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
I see. Well, I'm certain the person that hired me to collect the emeralds will protect them.
Who hired you?
That's strictly confidential.
Come back here!
Tell you all that and you can't tell me anything?
You're nothing to worry about. No problem.
Hey!
Yes! Let's see how tough you are. Control!
This is the level that was a time attack for Silver, but I thought it was a ring attack. Kept losing.
No problem.
Hey, I didn't get launched into the abyss by any of the lassos, so, like, we're doing better.
Watch and learn.
Ready for this?
Control!
Alright,
No problem.
that's all of the lassos.
No problem. Control!
You're at the end.
I am the ultimate life form.
That was incredibly fast. Alright, whoever was doing what with the internet has stopped. I don't know why I have 4 Discord notifications. Why does everyone want to talk once I'm streaming?
Boy, you're
No one
pretty
wants to talk
fast.
on stream.
Tell me who hired
It's
you.
outside of stream.
Not a chance. A professional never reveals their sources.
Don't make me.
Maybe you're just clumsy.
Boy,
Why you?
the girls are fighting. Just
You're
friends
on.
doing friend
Let's
things.
race.
This won't take long.
Cow dust? That sounds bad.
There's gotta be a mistake.
I am the ultimate life form.
There's a heavy chow presence on this island. That's fun. We don't have any other information about this island. What just happened?
Watch and learn.
Hey, can I even, like, hit Rouge after what just happened? Hey.
There's gotta be a mistake.
I am the ultimate life form.
Game's crumbling around. I sure did.
Watch and learn.
There's gotta be a mistake.
A little bit of
I am
T-posing.
the ultimate life form.
What Silver needed to do during this time is use too much power and needed rings to recharge himself, which is interesting. Sonic and Tails are helping Rouge and Knuckles collect rings, though, for their detector.
Metal Sonic! What are you doing here? Fine, don't say anything. If you've come for the Master Emerald, you're out of luck.
Hand over to me.
Huh? Who is that? Eggman? Grave danger. Wait, Metal Sonic! Where are you going?
Like, it's supposed to be a little easier, given you have this whole range to start doing the either attack or jump, instead of having to, like, slowly go over a thing. But it's so much easier to, like that, just, like, completely have nothing work. It's just, that's part of, like, the jank that I'm talking about. What was this? I was using Knuckles Slam. Knuckles Slam Jam. This is the slowest you can possibly go there. I went right through a power-up and it didn't give it to me. So, this game's just breaking down around me. That was way too high. I don't need height.
Rouge has already tracked down a number of the emeralds, thanks to her emerald detector. But she said that she'd been hired by someone.
What? Shadow, is that true? It must be Eggman Nega. He's the one who's using Rouge to gather the emeralds.
You now know too much. Eggman, I knew you were wrapped up in all of this.
Out of my way, you two.
Shadow? Now what's your problem?
I will show you real speed.
What isn't his problem in this situation? Oh, nope, never mind. Okay, this is the worst. It doesn't matter if you go over the platform, you will end up underneath it. Unless you're, like, very much above it. If you try to jump over it, and be a little, like, you know, good about the platforming, it's not gonna work. And then hitting this boss itself is another entire set of garbage. This, you know what, I just said the previous boss was the worst boss, and I might have been lying. These bosses just suck all around. Anyway, so, Vector's the one character in this that, isn't playable, but makes a scene. One of the usual playable characters, at least. Get out of... Jesus fucking Christ.
Out of my way.
Why am I over here? Opposite of where I wanted to go. Okay. It's gonna take 7 years. They're being hired to find out why the Chow are going missing, and perhaps, I don't know, save them? Probably not actually save them, but at least figure out what's going on. And because I feel like a much better pair-up would have been Silver and Chaos for finding these Chow. My headcanon is that Chow is the one... that Chaos is the one who hired Chaos.
Out of my way.
Oh, I miss my child. My ancient, powerful, liquid child. Let me... up. On the bright side, the NPCs definitely suffer from the jank. It is not just me. Like, sometimes they cause the jank, but they are susceptible to the jank just as much. Yes! No, don't stop that. Look, look! Her homing attack didn't matter. Oh, we got up here. Suddenly it went so well. So tired.
Doctor, Rouge is in possession of 6 of the Chaos Emeralds, and she just went toward the mansion.
Shadow, if you get too close to the mansion, the signal will break up. I'll head there from here too. You get the emeralds.
There's something not right about this place. I don't like it one bit. Rouge must have gone in to find the last Chaos Emerald. Metal Sonic, intercept Knuckles and Rouge while I go after the emerald.
Little did she know, she won't find it there.
I've got to get to the Chaos Emerald before Rouge. No time to waste. I better get through here fast.
Time for the best music in the game.
I will show you real speed.
Not mean I am the best at this stage, at least, but... make it through. I wish rolling down slopes did anything, but they don't. It's only slight slope physics. You're not spin dashing specifically. Rolling does not help. We do have ghosts of the Sonic 3 and Knuckles style instead of the Boom Boos. I wonder if they are technically Boom Boos, or if they're just different kinds of ghosts. But it's a nice callback.
Take that! Chaos Control! Yes! Alright!
The funny part about this is that if you play as Sonic and Tails, they don't run into anyone in this. Like, all of the other stories are completely intertwined.
No problem.
Like, in a way that it's messy. When Sonic and Tails get here, they're faced with doppelgangers of themselves, so that you can get some mirror races in. They're like creepy ghost type aura to them type situation.
Hey, it's Silver.
Shadow! What are you doing here?
That's what I want to know. Why are you here?
I'm just looking for something, that's all.
I suppose we're looking for the same thing. I can't let you do that.
Then there's no choice but to go head to head.
But he would be incorrect, Shadow. If only Silver said, he's searching for a room full of the Chow that Eggman Nega did get his hands on. You're looking for the Chaos Emeralds, bud.
Oh, unbelievable.
This might actually be the easiest battle, because you can just block them out that way. If you miss the timing on it, though, that's the end.
I'll see you later. Oh, unbelievable.
You missed the timing on the first hit.
Ultimate victory. Don't think so.
I think...
Unbelievable.
I don't remember how the battle goes for Sonic and Tails, so, like, it's probably another mirror match. It could be one fights the other. No, that wouldn't make sense with how it sets things up.
No way.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Witness my power!
Witness my soup.
No way. Don't think so.
Unbelievable!
As it should be.
I don't know why that closes every time.
See you later! I'll see you later!
Why didn't it go after him?
See you later! Unbelievable!
I am
Battles in this are so messy. Ooh, the pulsing. Ethel.
There must be a secret room somewhere, but where is it? Ah! Whoa!
Confirming visual. Silver.
Hey! You're that metal hedgehog that was with Shadow before!
Intercept Knuckles, intercept Rouge, override, stop Silver.
Oh, so you want to fight, is that it?
But I think if you are playing as Metal, you fight against Knuckles instead, and then SBO and Rouge are fighting each other.
Alright! What's this? Whoa! I'll see you later!
I feel like I'm going so slow. Yeah.
Psychic control!
Stop going that way, please. Now we're going this way? Fuck off.
Catch!
Thanks.
No way!
Am I winning?
No escape. Psychic control!
Just carry it. Just carry it. Okay. It's specifically mixed inputs. So if you don't input, they don't mix. Now we're talking.
Hey, Shadow. I've been waiting for you.
Eggman, Knuckles and Rouge are following me. They'll be here soon, with 6 Chaos Emeralds. We'll go in search of the remaining emerald. I'll leave the rest to you.
Well done, Shadow. I'll handle the rest. Those Chaos Emeralds are as good as mine.
Shadow and Eggman, finally! Tell me where the Master Emerald is, now!
I have no emerald for you.
That laugh. It can't be.
I finally found you! Party's over!
Silver, you're too late!
You're Eggman Nega. You tricked me. Now you'll pay for it.
Now you don't get
This
Shadow
too
saying
easy.
that if you're Knuckles. So Knuckles still never finds out this is Eggman Nega. Oh my goodness, please. Oh. And where's Espio even coming from?
No!
Come on. This is so janky. Kumafu is over here. Did I get that? Got that, nice. Let's see if it behaves or it doesn't. But we're back at the ghost static. Huh. Eggman Nega.
No!
Get away from him. That's mine. And that might also explain why the, how we got to those... How he manipulated those doppelgangers for Sonic and Tails. E1000. Hey, it's IFRIT. Spoilers.
No! With just one more Chaos Emerald, I could have opened the portal, but... What? Why is the portal opening?
What? But you only have 6 of the emeralds.
Guess luck is on my side. Come forth, Metal Sonic version 3.0. Proceed through the portal and awaken the IFRIT.
No!
Shadow, it's too soon to give up.
Doctor?
According to my grandfather's research, there's a switch to close the portal from inside. Shadow, you have to hurry. Close it before the IFRIT awakens.
Understood, Doctor. Leave it to us. Come on, Metal Sonic.
Yeah, pretty much the same cutscene with Knuckles and Rouge, and then Knuckles is just like, no, we gotta go in and stop it.
Has it already been destroyed by the IFRIT? There's Eggman Nega's copy of Metal Sonic. I can't let him get away.
Sonic and Tails find the room of the hidden child and free them, and have no idea what this portal is.
The end is near.
I don't remember the motivation for going in at all. And they find those child before Silver and Espio can. Oh, you jackass. Well, that was not the time to use that, huh?
Yes. All right. Try this.
I think I said all I wanted to say. So we're in a basically Crisis City, except it's not. There's a little more of a Sonic aesthetic to it. That's fun. Well, whatever this is the world where IFRIT was sealed in, and I wonder if it's more of a case where, like, it's just IFRIT's home dimension where it destroyed. And Gerald discovered evidence of it. Yeah, just hit one of the fucking boosters. It always just goes through them.
Let's see how
Had
tough
this
you
for a
are.
bit. I wish I could say this is like what if Crisis City was in a good game, but that'd be a bold take.
Let's go.
But IFRIT's definitely cooler than Iblis, at least.
Cool.
Holy metal. Yeah, no, after dealing with Metal Sonic and Rivals, Eggman Nega is like, I'm going to make my own Sonic copy. My copy of a Sonic copy. Maybe that's why they made it Gemerald colors, because Gemerald's a copy of a robot that copies. And Metal's a robot that copies. Gemerald's a copy. So Metal 3.0 is a copy of a copy. Oh boy. We've gone too deep. Well, you know, getting into the family business of creating artificial hedgehogs. Very ironic that Gerald's the one that made, like, a fully organic one that is actually a hedgehog. Thanks! My favorite.
Lost control! Watch and learn.
I hate this game so much right now.
Watch your step. No way.
Shadow loses so hard. Unbelievable. Is there anything I forgot to say about Eggman Mega? I didn't get to show how he's a liar, but like, I'm trying to think if I should actually show other endings. I have...
No problem. Alright.
I guess we could see what Sonic and Tails' motivation to come here was. But there's another cutscene in Sonic's story that I want to show, because it really emphasizes how I feel there's a hint of Eggman Mega. It being Eggman Mega from the get-go, even if you're playing that.
Control!
Just gotta know who you're dealing with to understand it. Ah, I think that's it. Like, because Sonic and Tails got the research notes that Eggman Mega kept leaving behind, so they at least knew IFRIT was a thing that an Eggman was trying to release, and they were not going to stand for it. So I guess when the portal happened, even though things are just happening around them, they don't really know what's going on. Much like in Rivals 1, Sonic does not know what's going on. I forgot that happens. Fine.
Ultimate victory.
Fine this time at least. Oh, Whiplash is on my arm. A lot of noise coming from outside my room.
Metal copy. I finally caught up with you, and now I'm putting a stop to you.
I really hope that Iggy doesn't try and break in before... I mean, it's time for him to.
This will be too easy.
Trying to wrap this up, though. That was almost smooth.
As it should be.
I wonder what inspired this design, with the yellow stripes. Because it's almost kind of Shadow-esque, and yet it's not. Oh, fool shit. Go in the bath. I wanted some rings. I don't know. Is that greedy? Is it greedy to want to be able to not lose? Metal 3.0 is an unlockable. Very good. Where are you going? Shadow. Shadow, come on. You're full of shit. This is going so poorly now. Oh, is that why? Is that why I hear loudness? Actually, the door is open. Iggy broke in at some point. Hang on. But he didn't stick around.
I am the ultimate life form.
Now things can just go like that.
Victory.
Each time. Great. You're fantastic. This is such a good game. Why? Hey, why?
Try this.
Hey, luck.
Ultimate victory.
Bath. Shadow's taking a bath.
Out of my way. Ultimate victory.
That was the final one? Okay. I wasn't sure. Order, find switch, warning, obstacle approaching, order, ignore and continue. One more technical mirror match, according to the game data. You may have noticed in Rivals that, Metal didn't have a spin dash, and I think that's before they decided, actually, why wouldn't he? This is similar in, what do you call it? In, let's go forward. In Sonic Adventure 2, he didn't have it either. Which is weird. Go for... I hate this game. Yeah, Sonic 4 he did have a spin dash. He had a role in Mania as well. Those are both after this game. Now what do I do? That's the only way forward. What do I do? The game sucks. Let's go forward. Let me play the actual game. This is Sonic's special. If you do Metal Sonic versus Metal, it's just that, instead of a copy. It's very useless in this, I'm finding. No, I did the thing. Sure. As long as I can go forward. Do whatever. I'm not winning. Unless there's, like, a power-up somewhere, but there's just no power-ups anymore. You fall on a fire volcano. Tornado. This is stupid. Absolutely ridiculous. Look over here. These are both at 100%. I have done both of these. So I've done that
I found it.
twice.
The switch to close the portal. It's done. Come on, Metal Sonic. Let's get out of here before the portal closes on us.
Enormous life form approaching.
What? The IFRIT? It's awake? No. If we don't get out now, the portal will close. Let's finish this quick, Metal Sonic.
So, if it's to believe that all parties went in here, then it is likely that Shadow and Metal are the last ones to encounter IFRIT and the last ones to be able to leave. Here's IFRIT. Big old dragon. Like, what if Iblis had actual character design? So we're taking the sound effect from Shadow the Hedgehog fighting the aliens. No, literally, out of my way! I didn't get a single hit! The one hit there is from knocking it down. This is disgusting. I hate Metal 3.0 with all of my being right now. I'm going to just keep attacking. Incorrect. Attacking did nothing. I just danced in front of Metal. Can I move? No, I can't move. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. This is all of the jank I was talking about condensed into one place. I, like, can't even see that. But he's doing it all in one place. I mean, I pressed it. I would like to not be launched every time I fucking move. It's refusing to actually hit Metal 3.0 half the time. Jump. I just hit him 3 times and nothing. What the hell? I cannot imagine why I thought it was a good idea to play through 2 stories last time instead of any of Rivals IDM. Such a bad idea. I just didn't respect Rivals for what it was worth. And there it is. Crunch. He explode.
Well, that's the last we'll see of the IFRIT. But now that the portal is closed, we have no way back to our own world. If I only had a Chaos Emerald, I could use Chaos Control to warp out of here. What are you doing, Metal Sonic? You'll destroy yourself. A Chaos Emerald was inside you all along? So that's why it opened. Let's do it then. Time to get back to our own world. Chaos Control!
Make like a relationship chart for just like how like the positives and negatives for between each character, because like that's like a buddy moment between Shadow and Metal. Needs that extra juice to be able to chaos control out of another dimension. Let's see. IFRIT was defeatable because the Chow were released. I don't think I already told you the Master Emerald was just inside the Emerald Detector in the first place. I don't really think I have any other ending to really show you, but I want to show this cutscene.
Well, if it isn't my favorite blue hedgehog. I heard you were looking for me.
That's right, Eggman. What have you done with the Chow?
Why, nothing, my dear hedgehog.
Don't play dumb with me. I know you kidnapped them, and I want to know what you're up to.
How rude to assume that I know anything about these missing Chow. Sonic, why not discuss this with my new creation?
Hey! We've got a bone to pick with you, too!
So he just like flat out lies. It's just like, no, I have nothing to do with this, even though he definitely does. That's not an Eggman thing to do. Eggman wants to gloat about how he's going to defeat Sonic. I have no reason to continue playing. Yeah, no, Silver and SBO, they were able to get out. Future saved. Everyone else gets out before the portal closes. It's all good. They all won.
Sonic, right? That's the IFRIT? But how? Nobody had even reached him yet.
How regrettable, Silver. I'm afraid that my Metal Sonic was just a decoy to keep you distracted.
You coward!
Silver, look. The portal is beginning to close.
What? Who pressed that switch? Yeah, well, I'm not getting stuck in here. Metal Sonic version 3.0! Eliminate them quickly!
Don't you worry. This will be over real quick.
We'll see about that!
Prepare yourself.
So no, I didn't actually not want to do any other endings. I got a little distracted, a little frustrated with this game the day of. The thing that I first was in the middle of saying... Do it. We're gonna have to do this again. The thing I was in the middle of saying initially that got interrupted was that when the portal opens with SBO and Silver, Eggman Nega still thinks he has the Chow in a room. But no, Sonic and Tails had gotten there beforehand. But they all go in, regardless, to... This takes a little bit of focus if I don't want it to go as poorly as last time. They all went in, and... Eggman Nega was like... Get them Metal Sonic 3.0 directly, rather than how Shadow and Metal just came across it trying to distract them. It's hard to say which characters encountered what, if you want to be like they all fought IFRIT at some point. Because it makes it sound like both Silver and SBO got here first because of Eggman Nega being there. And also got there last because Shadow and Metal have already hit the switch to close the portal. Yeah, that's not going very well. Trying to do the quick one like... Oh, hey! I didn't know Metal could actually hit IFRIT. Also, did I mention just how much cooler IFRIT is than Iblis? Like, this is straight up a dragon. Not a... Oh, I mashed up Devil Doom and Perfect Chaos and made it lava.
Reversal.
Yeah, you reversal. What a ninja. How are you still alive? So, safe to say this is going a lot faster. I also don't think I mentioned, one of IFRIT's powers is to have domination over one's soul. That was found in the transcripts that Sonic and Tails found. And that's what the green orb is supposed to be in this context, but normally the other characters, namely Sonic, the characters who don't fight Metal 3.0, fight their partner because the IFRIT has mind-controlled them. So, you know, Sonic fights Tails, Knuckles fights Rouge, that kind of thing.
At last, the future is safe once more. Espio, let's head back before the portal closes.
That's the weird thing, though.
Okay.
They're able to get out before the portal closes. Well, I guess...
Wait, you two! My legs are caught under this rubble, and I can't move!
This is the important part that I really wanted to show about
You
this,
reap
though.
what you sow, Eggman Nega.
Hey, wait a minute! You can't just leave me here!
Thanks for helping me, Espio.
The background should be out of that crisis...
No, I should be thanking you.
Chaotic
You helped
Inferno
to save
Zone.
our world, too.
Because they're out of the portal now.
Well, I guess it's time to head back. I hope the new future is a happy one.
Be safe, Silver.
You too, Espio.
Hey, I finally got communications back up. So, was he the one behind the Chow disappearances?
Well, yes, but,
No.
Did you find any evidence?
well...
What? Are you kidding me? You know our client is paid in advance, and they already spent that money because our office was behind on the rent payments as it is. Hey, SBO! Are you getting this? SBO!
I guess in terms of my own headcanon, where did Chaos get that money? No, they literally... Espio very coldly leaves Eggman Nega to die in that alternate dimension that is just lava. Everyone else gets out. There's no... Eggman Nega doesn't show up for any other character's ending. So... I don't know. Does Eggman Nega survive as well as Eggman does? Because he's gotten through some stuff. You haven't seen him since, though. It's there. It's a loose end, sorta. Only sorta. Because Metal 3.0 is in there, too. But, yeah. That's all I wanted to add. So that's Sonic Rivals. Actually not that much shorter than last time. But, yeah. That's definitely a better explanation than I did last time for... All of the information is there, and I didn't say a bunch of incorrect stuff, and I even put the headcanons in seamlessly. So, it's whatever. That's all I have for today.